the National Football League takes us to
what? That happened to see. I know he's sick.
The City of Angels showing it can be
how'd you? Oh, you got behind the safety, the corner and the safety.
They're ready for football.
He just don't get it. So you swept him.
With the Kansas City Chiefs.
He don't know not to keep
Here's
that.
The kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway here in Los Angeles.
Oh, okay.
End zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
You ran for 200 rushing on that dude?
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. For Gurley, the end of his season, Charles, was interesting. The late season injury, everybody said, look, we swear he's 100%, but he didn't get the carries or production that he normally got.
I thought what was very strange about it was that it happened in the last 2 games. 5 touches in the NFC Championship game at New Orleans, then only 10 carries in the Super Bowl for 35 yards. But against Dallas in the divisional playoffs, he ran for 116 yards and looked like his old self. So unless there's an injury, they've got some explaining to do in Los Angeles about why Todd Gurley's usage went way down in the 2 most critical games of the year.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Allen Bailey in on the stop.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
76. Now on second down, this is Gurley.
Oh, come on.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker.
That mug took out 3 dudes.
In the end zone.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Spain 3000.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. Down to the 25. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you
First
noted,
down.
where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
On first down.
Oh, that is corny.
Big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, a 22.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Ware takes the give from Mahomes. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
It's the Pro Bowl corner, Akeem Talib there to stop him.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On the ground, this is Ware. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right.
Good deep.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a 3rd down. The Ram fans in this old stadium on their feet. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in.
Good deep.
Williams.
Good deep.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Now I would be surprised if they go for it. 3 points is not ideal. It's not what they want, but it's still only the first half. Take the 3 points and move on.
Right.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this
Yeah,
game.
get something.
Anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Before this next drive gets going, we need to discuss the Hall of Fame inductees. There will be 8 in the 2019 class. We got Champ Bailey, Tony Gonzalez, Ty Law. Who else am I forgetting?
Ty Law?
Well, how about a big guy, a lineman, Kevin Mawai, who was absolutely terrific in his career. How about Ed Reed with the Baltimore Ravens and the great job he did in the secondary there. Pat Bowlen, Gil Brandt as contributors, the owner of the Broncos and the longtime scout with the Cowboys. And I love the senior committee bringing in Johnny Robinson, the safety with Kansas City.
Tony Gonzalez was a first ballot guy, and of course when I hear Ty Law's name, you think, wow, he started this great Patriots dynasty that we're still living in.
You're exactly right. And the Patriots, with all of their championships, probably underrepresented in the Hall of Fame.
Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley.
There you go.
3-1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley.
First down. No, we got that.
And it'll bring up 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Why is it doing that? It's crazy.
They're running with Gurley.
First down. There you go.
First down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down.
He sure was.
Successful. Now they look to pay it off on
He
first
sure
down.
was back there.
On first down, gone. Right side complete. That's Woods. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A very solid gain of 27.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Orange.
To throw on 2nd down is gone. Throwing a slant pattern here complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
I certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys. Here we go. It's Gurley.
Yeah.
And boy, this is going to be close.
First down.
That
That's first down.
a little short.
That's first down.
He didn't get there. A minute
What?
58 to
That's
go in
first
the
down. He was well past
We're
the
back to the
sticks.
City of Angels after this timeout. Mahomes now on first down, and he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. Space to maneuver at the 40, and he'll go out near midfield at the 49. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On the run, it's Ware.
Good job. Good D.
He's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
They run it here. Ware. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll run now with Ware.
Good job. Way to get that tackle, baby.
That one, and it moves the chains.
They didn't need a big play there. They just needed a conversion.
My man on the ground made the tackle, though. That was 6.
Conversion, picking up a first down, not easy in any
I hear you.
aspect. How about that one right there?
Yeah, with the dive, knew where the line to gain was, went soaring past it.
Yeah, that's doing it by any means necessary.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll run it here.
Good D. Good D. Bucum. Good D.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense, because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. You might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Flushed out right.
Good D.
He takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be careful when you go through your progressions. And here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Good D.
The ball popped in the air and
Good D. Let's go. Good D, y'all. That's how your man got a pick. I'm like, how he come over there so quick?
Kelsey, the intended receiver there. Fifteen seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Goff. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
They ain't even put my man in that joint. Yeah, well, shoot, I only had two dudes running out for a route. That's what it was.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Come on, that is okay.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, Goff. Now he'll let it go deep left side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
That's all right. I mean, it's 7 seconds before the half.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the
Good D, y'all.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it.
This nigga, he owns something else. That's nothing, though. Okay, that's nothing. I mean, this nigga, right? Look, I'm trying to make these adjustments, bro. Something got to be done. Right? Okay, I'm gonna have to. I gotta burn this one.
To begin quarter number 3, they have the
This
lead,
nigga
and
here.
they'll be looking to extend that lead.
Yeah, look, man, it's all about winning. I feel you.
Favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Now a play fake here on first down. Eluding the pressure.
Got him. Good D. Good D.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Mahomes. And going deep for Hill.
Nope. Good D.
Able to grab it.
Good D.
Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd.
Why is that like that?
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escaping.
Look at it sneaking.
Right. He is going to find Hill here. And they work this well upfield across.
Dude, that is not the play I called. Like, where's my? Oh, that was the wrong. Okay. He ain't looking good enough.
They go play fake. Mahomes. It's complete to Chris Conley.
What take him so long to dive?
Inside the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Good D.
And he checks this one down to Williams. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Mahomes to throw once more. Flushed out right.
Got it.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Let's go. That's what we talking about. Let's go.
Return will stop right around the 25. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent.
You threw it a little too early, cuz.
And running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Your man quit on the play.
During a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. He needed a yard. That's what he got. And it's going to earn him a new set of downs. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
On the handoff, it's Gurley. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Chris Jones on the stop.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Here comes a 20th carry.
Oh, that was corny. He never touched me.
The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that
He
make
not.
adjustments. And right now, I think this
That was corny. He never touched me. He never touched me. That was so corny.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 11. Goff now looking to throw. Flush to his right. Going up top for Kupp.
What?
Took a shot there on 3rd down. Couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 7.
Yeah. Good dive. There you go, Roby.
Well struck.
Coleman, there you go.
Take over with a long field ahead. And a first
There
and
you
10.
go.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to
No, what? That was what you just did to me. Your man never touched me. He never touched me. I ain't never seen that before. I ain't gonna front.
The only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. They run again with Ware.
Where he going?
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Here you go, Sue.
Good luck about trying to get your running game going against Ndamukong Suh? I mean, he is so strong. Just trying to move him, take one guy, two guys, whatever.
Right?
Wish you a whole lot of luck. He usually converts an offensive running game into rubble.
The Chiefs on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Hey, there you go. There you go, Sue.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation.
It took me a long time to click on to him, man. It wouldn't let me click to him fast enough.
Standing just outside his own goal line.
Come on, Nate. I need something good from you.
This is fielded at the 27. A good return.
You go.
17 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that. On 2nd down, here's Goff. They'll find Everett there, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Ooh, good job.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Now it's gone.
Good, good.
Complete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
What? What's that? Don't do that.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And incomplete. The contact.
Oh, good ball. Come on, man. I can't kick no field. I cannot kick no field goal from here.
Those guys are sitting back and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Man.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
Yeah! He was sitting there waving his hand. I was like, yo, that linebacker might get there. Since he ain't had no pass rush, I said I could just stand there and fire that joint.
Goff now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Now Gurley, handoff left.
Oh! man, no, this dude didn't. That was 6.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Gurley again here.
Let's go.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now it's
Ooh, he was about to get by him.
Losing yardage to the 11. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't they?
Okay, somebody jump. We'll take that.
This one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Wow.
3-5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game.
Your boys got to be disciplined.
On that one.
And the penalty, a big assist to this offense. Now it's 3rd and 3. Following the penalty, it's Gurley. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
You got to get 3 off that takeaway. No, off that punt.
You just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish.
As bad as I wanted to go for it.
Well, we got beef eaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
Thank you. I'm going to just let them keep playing, right?
He's not eating tofu, I'll tell you that much for free. This hasn't exactly been a battle of one touchdown after the other, quite the opposite. But at 3-3 now here in the 4th, it's been an entertaining game considering just 2 field goals.
Yeah, is it really a football game now, or are we watching baseball? This feels like a pitcher's duel, doesn't it? Nice, intense, on the edge of your seat. Have you been scoring this one? A lot of strikeouts and ground balls in this one.
So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
There you go.
Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down.
Ah, good ball. Ooh, that was a tight ball.
Midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. He got 29 yards that time. Mahomes now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here.
Good job.
They went the wrong way there.
There you go.
Back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Oh, man. I need T to. I need to.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. On second down, here's Mahomes. And going deep for him.
He out of bounds.
So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
The Chiefs on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Mahomes eluding the pressure.
Stay with him. Oh, jump, Nicky!
Got a man wide open.
Oh, my goodness. That's a pick right there.
7 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And they'll go with a ground attack here.
No! Oh, that's flaky.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal.
Oh, I thought that ball popped out. The way his arm swung up, I thought that was the ball.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. They give it to him running left.
Okay, okay.
Touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime? Have ended at this
I tried to
juncture.
stop you, though, on no joke.
Puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now.
He squeezed it in.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. The point after is good, and the lead is now 10-3. Butker now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Rams getting set to go now. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Back to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. That time trying to find Gerald Everett. That'll bring up second down. This secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
He'll look to throw.
Pressure there as it's intercepted.
Yo, he had his back turned. He had his back turned. That's why I threw it.
Set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them.
Hey, he had his back turned. I don't know how he's able to turn his back real quick. That's why I threw it. He 15 yards down the field with his back turned.
But my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in
I knew you was, because you ain't want me to stop the clock. I said, okay, cause my man had you by 2 steps on the inside. You usered that, didn't you?
Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium. That certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost felt like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You loved the defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.